Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. In this video presentation, we will explore the various dimensions of fire safety, whether at home, in the workplace or within public spaces. Understanding and implementing effective fire safety measures are paramount. Together, we will navigate through the intricacies of fire safety hazards. So, let's embark on this journey to enhance our knowledge and commitment to creating safer environments for ourselves and those around us. These are our group members, Najib Shazani, Arif Nordin, Alifah Ilyana, Nur Fatini, Alif Iqbal and Salsabila Yusuf.
First and foremost, fire hazard can appear in a variety of settings, and that is the main reason to always be cautious about it. To guarantee minimal damage and everyone's safe evacuation, it involves analyzing the possible fire risks. There are many factors contributing to the sudden appearance of fire hazards, such as electrical distribution, heating equipment, and cooking equipment. Apart from that, in Malaysia, the Street, Drainage, and Building Act 1974 and the Uniform Building Bylaw 1984 which control fire safety. Therefore, fire safety is established to minimize the chance of fire risks as well as preventing injuries. Next, moving on to definition of fire. Fire can be defined as a chemical reaction that requires three main components to be present so that the reaction can occur and continue. The three key components are known as fire triangles so that a deeper understanding about flames and fire hazards can be achieved. Thus, Occupational Safety and Health Administration, OSHA, required the employers to put in place fire protection and prevention programs. Heat, fuel, and oxygen are the requirements needed to light a fire. Fire occurs in two conditions. If there are gas or vapor, it may ignite fire by spark or small flame. For solid or liquid materials, it requires more heat and oxygen to ignite. Three characteristic of fire are: it continues with positive heat. The base of the fire is its weak point, and reduce oxygen content to eliminate fire. Three ways of spreading fire. The first one is direct burning, which is the common way. The second one is movement of flammable, where the fire continues due to flammable liquid throughout the area. The last one is transfer of heat. It can be divided into three types. Conduction, which transfer of energy between adjacent and molecules. Convection, which movement of hot fluid, where hot water goes upward and cold water goes downward. And finally radiation, which emits electromagnetic rays.
There are two types of ignition phenomena, which are self-ignition and local ignition. Self-ignition refers to the spontaneous ignition of a material without an external ignition sources. This can occur due to ignition compression, such as internal process. On the other hand, local ignition refers to the initiation of the fire or combustion at a specific or confined area rather than a widespread ignition. It can occur due to fire, hot works, hot surface, abrasion and force, chemical energy, diesel engine, sparks, hot gas jet, and hot particles.
For classes of fire, there are two codes, which are 1992 and 1984. Both are differentiated among the classes A, B, C, and D. There are 5 types of fire, which are extremely big, moderate, small, and extremely small. Requirements for firefighting equipment: for the largest one is more than 20 jet, and the smallest one is 1 to 2 hose or fire extinguisher. There are 7 classes of fires, which are pool fire, fireball, steam cloud fire, jet fire, burning of solids, warehouse fire, and fire involving oxygen. How to prevent fire? Avoid release of flammable into the atmosphere, release of heat, control of heat sources. During incidents of fire, we must release heat and stop supply of flammable and oxygen.
There are few safety plans. Firstly, selection of safe technology such as usage, equipment, and process. The examples such as substitution of chemicals that to avoid fire. Plant layout for break spread of fire and isolate between equipment. Next is the safety prevention system. First is to prevent initial incident by providing system for detection and control, safe handling method and use of engineering control. Next, during the incident happen, we need to eliminate fire by cooling, reduce flammables, reduce oxygen content and disrupt fire reaction. Meanwhile, to stop the fire we need a firewall. Fire-resistant isolator, trap fire to prevent explosion and layout of tank AMD equipment. The safety plan includes a holistic approach to fire safety, covering protection, emergency response, medical considerations, and statutory compliance. In terms of protection, it focuses on regular inspections, fire-resistant construction, controlled access, and the installation of fire suppression systems. The emergency response section emphasizes clear procedures, communication plans, coordination with local services, and regular training. For medical considerations, the plan ensures well-equipped first aid stations, trained personnel, and coordination with emergency medical services, especially for individuals with unique medical needs during evacuations. Reviews, and meticulous record-keeping, with protocols for reporting incidents and changes. The integration of these components forms a cohesive strategy for comprehensive fire safety.